this, but you're first as a Pro Football Hall of Famer, and the first time you're back on home turf after being enshrined in Canton. Congratulations.
Every year with you is a Hall of Fame year, Chris. What are you talking about?
We are here.
Yeah, this was just awesome. Obviously, getting to spend this with my family, 400 of our friends, 400 plus of our friends. I've had a lot of moments in my life and career. That was by far the greatest, other than when I got married.
That's right. Of course, Claudia's watching here. Spectacular speech. You represented not only the franchise but the city well, as you always do. So we're getting older players, we're getting younger. This is a young Bucs team.
I just wanted to call the Bucs
including a quarterback, where
early.
28-year-old Baker Mayfield gets the start tonight in a quarterback battle.
Yeah, lots of questions on this team. 27 rookies in training camp right now for the Bucs. Very different from the past. But this is the major question. Who's going to start at quarterback? And I think Baker Mayfield came into the preseason as the presumptive. And I like him because he's natural. He's got that experience under his belt. You see those 69 starts. And he wanted to be here. He
Baker
thought
Mayfield
he had an opportunity here. He's willing to work for it.
Now Kyle Trask developed. That's why
so
he was
Baker
drafted.
Mayfield's
Where
getting
is
the
he
start
in this competition?
tonight.
Well, I think
And,
2 weeks ago I would have said he was
see
behind.
Kyle Trask next
after
week.
2 weeks of
So
practice,
that's
I would
really,
say he's taking some
I'm only going to
big
do about the
steps.
first
He's
15
been very
minutes of
efficient
this
with the football in
preseason
practice.
game.
He hasn't turned it over, and you can noticeably see how much leaner he is. I think he's ready for this
And
competition
then I'm going to switch over to Halo because I don't think the whole game is going to be worth watching. Maybe I'll stream a little bit more of the game
the Buccaneers 2023 preseason is about to kick off, and you're here with a front row seat.
Going well. If it's entertaining.
Your official station of the Buccaneers presents your Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. Tonight's game is brought to you by Advent Health. Advent Health, the exclusive hospital of the Tampa Bay
I just don't think the whole game will be worth it, but you know, at least you want to see. Okay, I can get the ads. I doubt you guys can hear the actual game, which is good. So I put a little game tracker. Should I make that bigger? Season leaders. Why is that not sent? There we go. That works. Yeah, I just figured I'll try this out. Try my hand at it. We'll see how I do. I mean, for Pete's sake, I call the hockey games, and this can't be nearly as hard, although my voice still is pretty gruff right now. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting NFL season, especially as a Bucs fan. I mean, obviously going into the preseason, we don't know who our starting quarterback's going to be. And that hasn't been the case since 2014. Almost 10 years. Because you knew when we drafted Winston, he was going to stay the starting quarterback for as long as we were running that experiment. And then Tom Brady came down here, and it's like, obviously. But now it truly is, it's a coin toss. Do we get Trask? Do we get Mayfield? We'll see. Mayfield's getting his shot today. We'll see if he can
to have NFL games. The Bucs in the preseason opener hosting the Steelers. Closed captioning brought to you by Brandon Ford, the world's largest volume Ford truck dealer. With Rondé Barber, Chris Myers, and you, and down to the field. And welcome in Dan Lucas. Hey, Dan.
Hey, good evening, guys. You know, a lot of attention during this offseason was on Tristan Wirfs, switching from right tackle to left tackle for the Bucs. That's a big job for him, for sure. No one has really talked about the right tackle spot, and that duty falls on the shoulders of Luke Gedeke, the second-year player, played guard mostly last year. He is going to make
we will have a much better offensive line than we did last year, and that was one of the big reasons we struggled last year. Was our offensive line was terrible. Real bad. Real bad.
On the big stage tonight.
Thank you very much. 94 degrees. Heat index feels like 108. Bucs won the toss, want the football. Devin Tompkins back to receive.
Okay, we won the coin toss. Buccaneers won the coin toss. They will receive.
From Clemson for the Steelers. Chris Boswell did kick in the pregame warm-ups, but is sitting this game out. Tompkins already a good story in camp as a backup wide receiver. And battling Trey Palmer in the return
not
position.
Not going to know a lot of the names.
Tompkins.
Well, not a lot, but some of the names that they're going to bring up because obviously there's training camp guys on here.
Over at the Health training facility.
But once it tightens up and we know the players, that will change. Kick off. Here we go. Into the end zone. Touchback coming out to the 25. And out comes Baker Mayfield.
Look at number 6, Baker Mayfield for the Bucs. Now, he's got a lot of starts under his belt. I would not say that he is feeling any nerves at all about this quarterback competition. You think back to, if you followed this guy's career, he had to earn it in high school. He won a state championship.
Bucs offense coming out here. Mayfield
went to Oklahoma
under center
and ended up being a Heisman Trophy winner. All along the way, people have doubted him. He's got that same
one receiver out to the left. The handoff right up the middle. Still trucking. Gets about 4 yards. That was Keyshawn Vaughn, I believe.
The starting running back took over as a rookie last year. As the starting running back is not likely to play tonight. We'll see a lot of Vaughn and Chase Edmonds.
Yeah, we won't see Rashad White at all tonight.
Probably we'll see him next week. Signed Chase Edmonds.
There is a little bit of a running back competition for that number 2. Chase Edmonds.
We're not going to see Rashad White at all.
Because Keyshawn Vaughn has been here for a couple of years, he gets the start
tonight. Keyshawn Vaughn will get the start here. Mayfield under center again. One receiver out to either side. Running back in the backfield. Another handoff. Keyshawn Vaughn. Another decent little run. It's going to be about a 3rd and 2.
35 for the first down. But back to Baker Mayfield here. His 4th different team. The 1-year contract with the Bucs in March after spending time with Carolina and the Rams. A lot of people saw that on national television. Kind of re-energized his career. In fact, he's here to restart his career, whereas Kyle Trask is hoping to start his career as an NFL starter.
Right, you see those 4 teams in the number of years, it makes you feel like he hasn't had success.
Mayfield under center again. 3rd and 2. 10 seconds left in the play clock. 2 receivers out to the right, 1 out to the left, running back in the backfield. Handoff again to Vaughn, and he manages to force himself forward by about a yard, but he got met in the backfield.
That tells you something.
I think
4th and 1. Are the Bucs going to choose to go for it, or are they going to go ahead and punt?
This offense is going to be starkly different, Bucs fans, than what you've seen in the past.
Including
this is definitely going to be a completely different offense.
From your own 34-yard line. There's Dave Canales, the first-year offensive coordinator, coming over from Seattle.
Oh, wait, we got a flag. They were showing Dave Canales on the screen and not showing the team, and then all of a sudden they're running a play and there's a flag. And it's a false start.
69. 5-yard
so off will come.
Well, that'll change
the offense
on 4th. It looked like they were trying to hurry up and catch the Steelers to jump offside.
Look, it's a preseason, Chris, and Dave Canales is one of those analytics guys, really sharp guy, and we'll get a chance to talk about him as this broadcast goes on. We sat down with him yesterday, and I was thoroughly impressed.
Not a great first drive.
First year calling plays, obviously.
I think that was testing out Vaughn,
for quite a number of years.
They need to take some shots with Mayfield.
Adjusting to being a play caller for
see what they've got.
His career, he definitely was going for that on 4th down.
So unfortunate the penalty. Jake Camarda, second-year
punt,
Camarda, rookie season,
and it's going to roll. It landed at about the 20. It rolled back to the 17-yard line.
of the Steelers. Take a look at the keys to the game brought to you by your local Ford dealers.
So, do we get to see a Kenny Pickett here tonight?
I apologize for this first
I
one
wish
not
to
being
say we
like
will,
the others, but rookie play caller,
unless they're
he
deciding
had
not
a lot
to
of
play
great
him
influences
for
in his career in Seattle.
the
They
time
did a
being,
bunch of
if they're
call-up
saving him
periods
for
in
later.
practice to make sure he was ready. Second, sophomore starters. There are 2 guys that were drafted last year. Logan Hall, a defensive tackle, and Luke Gedeke, who Dan mentioned. Big expectations for them. And this year, they drafted 3 out of their first 4 picks on defense. We will try to emphasize every single one of them tonight.
Kenny Pickett, pass out to the left. Oh, man. Okay, good tackle. Back off of him. Back off of him.
After a long run last year.
You don't need to taunt a man after tackling him. 2nd and 2 after good play by Kenny
out
Pickett.
of Pittsburgh. Settled in nicely into the position. Started 12 of the final 13 games as a rookie.
I
had
think
a 7-5 record.
well.
Yeah, and you won't confuse his rookie season as being great. I mean, he was the 2nd worst rating of any quarterback that had that many snaps.
All right,
but
2nd and 2 from the 20,
with this young
or from the
quarterback.
25 rather. I'm already bad at this. Good throw over the middle, just past the 30. First down for the Steelers.
Third-year tight end from Penn State on the receiving end.
Pat
Got
Fryer
that first down. Heard some Steeler fans here chanting Fryer Muth, or Muth as they would at home in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, this is one of the good young tight ends in football. We're going to see a lot of them. Obviously, they drafted Darnell Washington out of Georgia,
here we
national
go.
championship winner. We'll see a lot of
31-yard line, 1st and 10. Kenny Pickett in the
really good unit for this Pittsburgh Steelers
shotgun
team.
with a back out to his left. He looks out to the back. I'm not sure who that is.
Anthony Nelson got there first, it looked like.
Good tackle by Anthony Nelson.
Who doesn't love Anthony Nelson, ladies and gentlemen? He's been here for a number of years. His production has only continued to increase. And this guy's not great in space, but that is a great play in space on a really good running back. Najee Harris.
Yeah, okay, that was Najee Harris. I don't remember people's numbers. I'm not very good with numbers from other teams.
Big number 98, Anthony Nelson, who has the same name as the I Dream Genie guy, by the way.
Oh, really? A Major Nelson.
Yeah, it was a pretty good play. It was a good play by Anthony Nelson.
For like 3 years, Chris.
Okay, I'll work on that. Jalen Ward is in and gets
pitch, heading off to the right, and tackle. Who is that, number 30? I'm not sure. I should pull up a freaking roster, maybe, and look at the names of players.
As we start to talk about some of these draft picks, you're going to see an emphasis on it. They got smaller, they got defensive linemen that can go laterally to try to take away these type of plays, and I think this defense will look a little bit different. Schematically, those same blitzes, but the way they play the run, I think is going to be a little bit different. No more big, huge guys inside.
After no gain, 2nd down 10.
Pickett looking connected. Another first down for the Steelers. Bucs defense not doing so hot right now.
He came forward, yes, good enough for the first down catch.
Well, he's got just plenty of time. You see our rookie Yaya Diaby there going inside, giving him that lane, but Deontay Johnson against McCollum here.
Deontay Johnson.
You know, this guy didn't score a touchdown last year for Pittsburgh, which is amazing because he had a great season. But this receiving core for Pittsburgh, with this young quarterback, if he's as talented as everybody thinks he is, they
pick it under center.
Opportunity to compete
back way far behind. It'll be a handoff. He's cutting through. He's still running. He almost got another first down. Come on, Bucs.
Comes in after Najee Harris, and they're giving him the
what are you doing?
He gets the first down.
Well, there's a pressure by the nickelback, and in week 1, Chris, what can you expect? Not a lot of live tackling in practice, missed tackles, and I've seen it on the first couple plays of the series. Same thing happened right there.
Worth pointing out, a number of starters in for the Steelers, whereas the Bucs are without. They did not open with Devin White and Levante David, their top 2 tacklers.
Yeah, we don't have Devin White or Levante David on the field at the very least, but that's still another big play. Deontay Johnson.
Projected starters on defense, Chris. The only one that's listed today playing is number 90,
so
Logan
good.
Hall. Again, Kenny Pickett, this is what makes him so attractive as a young quarterback, his ability to make plays out of the pocket. I mean, look how easy he delivered that football into that little hole in the zone for the Bucs. And if you don't get pressure on him, which is also one of the things that Todd Bowles has tried to emphasize, to his young
Another
football
first
team.
and 10.
Pressure is going to be the difference between us
Pickett
winning
in
and
the
losing football games.
in the
Already
gun.
3 catches for Johnson for 30-plus yards.
Handoff to Warren.
It's Warren.
He's going to get about 2
Kenny
yards.
Pickett.
About 2 yards.
Interesting that he had the bad ratio, 7 touchdowns, 9 interceptions in the games. He ran quite a bit. He ran for 3 scores, but drafted. You talk about Baker Mayfield wanting to be here in Tampa Bay. He wanted to be a Steeler, second-year player.
For the
drafted
Steelers.
20th overall, played at Pitt, and wanted to stay in Pittsburgh with the
Bucs
professional
defense
team.
needs to step it
and
up.
adjusted
They're not doing
well
so
through
hot
kind of
so
a
far.
transition year. Remember, this team.
They're leaving
19 seasons of non-losing.
the outside of
with
the field
Mike Tomlin
wide
running
open,
most of those, and the
that's
transition
where
after Roethlisberger a bit difficult.
All right. Pickett drops back, almost got him. He just gets rid of the football. That was good pressure by the defense there.
Third down.
He just got rid of the football. That was close. So that'll bring us to a 3rd and 8. Bucs have forced only one other 3rd down on this drive.
The NFL is allowing players to have 0.
Watch how quickly Yaya Diaby is in the backfield. He obviously overruns
Yaya
the
Diaby got him there
but it
real
forces
quick.
him to step up. Now, this guy right here, ladies and gentlemen,
he's gonna play a lot.
He has been a revelation.
Number 0. I've never seen a number 0 in the NFL.
There's a good chance that you got something beautiful on
I know they used to allow it.
On 3rd down, pocket protected.
Wide open, up the middle, and he's gone. Touchdown. George Pickens. Defense just terrible coverage. Terrible coverage. Kenny Pickett only missed 1 throw on that drive.
George Pickens, I'll be happy when these two get out of the game.
6 to 7 on that drive.
Backup players. And George Pickens, you see him at the top of the screen in man-to-man coverage against McCollum.
Maybe a bit of a holding on Yaya Diaby, but I don't think it was egregious enough to
and inside of your corner. And then this guy, he's good.
I didn't see who that was covering him, but that was a terrible job. I know Pickens is a starting NFL receiver,
second-year player
but
for Georgia had 4
you got to do a little bit better than that.
Last year, Pickett 6 out of 7, 70 yards on that drive, and the touchdown toss.
And
now the
extra point is doinked, but it still goes in.
For the rookie B.T. Potter.
Ricocheted off the left upright.
And
the Steelers have a 7-0 lead with 7:39 left in the first. So not too hot on the first couple of drives. Offensively, all we did was hand off the ball 3 times and then get a false start. So we need to see Baker Mayfield. That's the most important thing right now. I think we need to dial up some passing plays and see what Baker can do. I know it's not as simple as just picking a passing play like you do in Madden, obviously, but that's the biggest thing we have. We kind of know what we have in Keyshawn. Obviously, he was overshadowed by Leonard Fournette and Ronald Jones. When Ronald Jones is still here, but he's been here for a couple years. We should know what he is at this point. He's a fairly versatile running back. He can run pretty well, and he can. He's mainly like an out of the backfield kind of player.
What's new with LASIK?
But
what's new with LASIK is the EVO
Rashad White's
internal contact lens. It's the
star of the
ability
show
for us to put a contact lens inside
and we're
the
not going
eye,
to see
which
him
can
in
give
this game,
patients
unfortunately.
better
but
vision and also
we'll
more
probably
powerful
see him
vision. We were lucky enough to implant some of the first ICLs in the Dominican Republic 20 years ago, and just yesterday we implanted 3 right here in the U.S. So
want to see what Baker can do.
To schedule your appointment today.
And then next week we're going to get to see what Trask can do.
There's never been a better time to get away. With a great deal on the Hyundai you've always wanted. With America's best warranty and up to 3 years complimentary maintenance. It's your journey. Own every mile at the Hyundai
Take a look around the
Getaway
rest
Sales
of the
Event.
NFL.
Now's the time to get in and get away. Lease a
We
Santa Fe
got
for
Packers and
$269 a month,
Bengals
or get a
going.
Tucson or Santa Fe with up to $2,500 bonus cash or 3.29% APR at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
And Dolphins and Falcons are going as well. 7:21.
Steelers think they found their quarterback of the future, Kenny Pickett, with the touchdown toss. Let's take a look at the player That scoring drive, I should say. Defender scoring drive. Just over 5 minutes, 10 plays, 83 yards, and the touchdown of 33 yards. Pickett to Pickens. Steeler fans hope to hear that. And B.T. Potter, that extra point in college, he made 233 of 234 extra
this
points.
This was actually going in the field to play. Fields at around the 5-yard line. Going straight up the middle, looking for a hole. He gets it up to the 23.
And around the 22, 23-yard line, we'll get another look at Baker Mayfield.
Mayfield coming back out with the offense.
To play about a quarter and a half, and then he'll relinquish to Kyle Trask. And here's your financial depth chart. Baker Mayfield, obviously, 6th season. And then Kyle Trask, the 2021 second-round draft pick. Obviously, they have some investment in this kid, and they expect him to really showcase what he's shown in the preseason. And John Wolford, his 3rd season, he's the one that Dave Canales told us that actually runs the offense best because he was in this similar system when he was in
all the way back behind him.
Baker to throw.
Kind of fakes a handoff. Oh, man. Wide receiver screen, and that was a good play by Tompkins. He got his legs taken out from under him behind the line, but managed to stay upright and got about 3 yards.
That was supposed to be a run. Obviously, it turns into a now pass. Look how that was an awesome picture, by the way. Him keeping his feet after getting hit.
That was a very good job to keep his feet.
That 3rd, or that 4th, 5th, and 6th receiver position is out there. He's right now the one that's shown that he wants it the most.
He's only 5'8", but it allowed him to
stay
close
out
to the
right,
ground.
one out to the left, running back behind, fake the handoff. Mayfield's being pressured. Good throw down the field. That's a 1st down. Number 10, Palmer. I was about to say Miller, but Scotty ain't here no more, unfortunately.
Well, here's the Dave Canales offense. You would not have
first down of the night.
Baker Mayfield is really good at creating on the run.
So let's see. That was a good rollout by Mayfield. He had to throw with his. He rolled out to the left, so his throwing arm was
the type of offense that Dave Canales
front. He had to
see.
throw against his body. That's not great, but he completed the pass. So snap. Vaughn with the carry. Vaughn's still going. Vaughn is pushing him through. Oh my gosh, pushing back the defense. 1st down, but there's a flag. What is the flag?
That cost him a chance to go on 4th and 1, which was a brazen attempt at a move from their own 38 or 9.
Illegal formation.
Illegal formation.
Offense. The wideout number 10 covered the tight end number 88. 5-yard penalty. Replay. 1st down.
Wideout number 10.
Down here, and then it covers the tight end who was on the end of the line of scrimmage. Well, rookie mistake.
Yeah, I was just saying, you know,
that was a rookie mistake.
But you know, the more multiple and
outside
versatile,
receiver
the more
was on the line, made it an illegal
or
formation.
chances
So
to have, and this is already the second
Keyshawn Vaughn's good run
call
comes
we've
off
had
the board.
in Canales' offense as they work through their first preseason game.
Mayfield under center again, 1st and 15. Another handoff to Vaughn, and he gets blown up in the backfield this time. Loss of 3.
At the 25-yard line.
Alexander, wasn't it? 26.
Oh, Quan Alexander, really? He's on the Steelers. Former Buccaneer.
Back here.
Those with the Saints and the 49ers, too, I believe.
Yeah, Pittsburgh defenses. They lose Devin Bush, Robert Spillane. They go out and get Quan Alexander, Cole Holcomb, Landon Roberts, all trying to replace that.
All right,
unit.
here we go. Mayfield
like
under center, 2nd and 16. I thought he lost more than that.
He's still very, very productive.
Handoff to the wide receiver. Decent run, gets taken down from behind. Probably gets the penalty yards back.
Penalty and then the run play.
Well, I know this is in every offense.
And it's going to be a 3rd down.
Jet sweeps, these get the wide receivers involved in the running
nice
game.
Nice little jet sweep.
Dave Canales is very similar to the offensive used
3rd and 8
in San Francisco with Kyle Shanahan, and of course,
so a little
Sean
more
McVay with the LA Rams, and they use it.
3rd and 8. What can the Bucs do? Devin Tompkins, rookie,
in 2023,
showed some flashes so far. He's out left. Mayfield drops back. He's looking. Can't find a target. Is he going to run? We have a flag. Mayfield actually got the 1st down if the flag is not against the Buccaneers, but you know, knowing us, it is probably.
Let's see which one of these. Well, I didn't see a hole.
Remember, there's no Tristan Wirfs and no Matt Filer playing.
Did not see a hold on that play.
Ralph, the rookie at right guard. Robert Hainsey at center.
Oops, I punched the mic.
Holding offense. Number 64. 10-yard penalty.
Mind showing me what you saw, ref? Because I don't know that was a holding. I know it's the preseason for them too, but I don't think that was a holding.
I'm gonna call it a weak one, Chris.
A weak hold? That's not a rookie mistake.
That was a weak call. That was a weak call.
I saw the jersey tug when that happened.
There was not even a jersey tug. There was nothing. That was weak.
Well, we've had enough of that already.
You can't call that, ref. Well, 3rd and 18.
Chase Edmonds comes in.
Chase Edmonds to the right of Baker Mayfield. 4 wide receivers. Mayfield looking quick pass. Good catch, but it's only for 5 yards.
Tompkins held on to that ball well short. But a nice throw and catch. Baker to Tompkins.
There's not many plays that offensive coordinators want to call 3rd and 18 when you're backed up in your own territory.
Yeah, that was a pretty good catch.
Fantastic catch. Contested.
Good contested catch.
Not very big at all. I mean,
4th and 12.
He looks like the littlest guy
Obviously,
out there,
we're not looking at like winning the game doesn't matter. But I've liked what I've seen so far. Mayfield has made some good passes. We got a flag. Kick received around the 8-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 15. So what's the flag?
12. We'll check what the call is.
Yeah, I've liked the things I've seen so far.
Could have been a player running out of bounds coming back in. That's what they're discussing when they throw the hat. He's not just absorbing the humidity there. He serves a purpose.
I think he's happy to have his hat off.
Yeah, they all might do that. A few more of those. By the way,
Refs are
that series,
disgusting.
we didn't have time to mention
know what they saw.
Adrian, he'll make this call.
There were 2 fouls on the play. During the return, illegal block in the back, number 15 of the return team, that penalty's declined.
Okay, illegal block in the back during the return.
Holding against the return team, number 38.
Holding, okay.
That penalty's accepted and forced half the distance to goal from the end of the kick. First down, Pittsburgh. Timeout.
So it's just a holding. Pittsburgh will, it's half the distance to the goal.
So the Steelers backed up but lead it.
So they are backed up. But they sliced right through our defense on that first drive.
So you.
Where do I plug in?
It's wireless.
Said so you. What do I do with these? Careful, it's kind of busy.
Oh, I got this with my superpowers.
And a little help from your Buick.
At the heart of every Buick SUV is you.
Okay.
Current eligible Buick lessees get this low mileage lease on this 2023 Encore GX Preferred for around $169 per month.
And think about when we first met, the only thing you had was the realty business.
Yes.
How many businesses do you have now?
I don't mind what I'm seeing out of Mayfield so
20.
far.
Yeah.
And I think that this is only possible because of you. You always connecting me with the right people.
Obviously, you can't
connecting you with the right person that can help you get from point A to point B, and to see you achieve your success, it makes you feel good.
It's the preseason.
And I'm looking forward to the next 5 years and seeing how much more we can continue to grow.
We are unstoppable.
Our 3rd and 4th stringers that are playing a lot.
If you struggle,
so obviously,
and struggle,
you can't make a complete judge.
And struggle with CPAP.
But not looking bad so far.
You should check out Inspire. No mask, no hose, just sleep. Inspire. Sleep apnea innovation. Learn more and view important safety information
but I'll
at
be excited to see Trask next week as well. We play the Jets next week. So, we shall see.
Okay, Dad, that was great, but on this next take, I'm gonna need more speed.
More speed.
More speed.
More speed.
Ready
Miles,
for this.
we good on sound?
The best performance is high performance. Get offers on select vehicles at the Lexus Golden.
I have a feeling Mayfield can take it. Just a feeling. think he's
this Hall of Fame moment is
he's a veteran. It's, you know, there's a lot of things
by Microlumen, high performance medical devices
to indicate it would go to him.
These guys are quietly fighting that little
they're showing Rondé Barber's Hall of Fame speech now.
If you're good enough, and there was plenty of doubt about me. Now that I'm here, I think I owe a very small thanks to those of you, for whatever reasons, questioned me, either undervalued, underestimated, underappreciated me. It gave me the motivation to not only outwork my
peers, they're still playing the Hall of Fame speech of the game. Okay, quick run out to the left side. Get a couple of yards.
And you have been. Congratulations again. And America loves an underdog. You look great in the jacket, by the way.
I got my button fixed.
It was bursting with pride. I know that. It really does fit you well.
It does.
A great honor.
I'm glad that that this broadcast has taken a moment to recognize, you know, what the Hall of Fame means, not only to me, but
all right,
to this
2nd and 7.
More specifically.
Kenny Pickett running back out to the left. They'll hand off to the running back. Good play by the defensive line, but still a yard is gained.
Moment of pride for everybody involved, including myself.
Yeah, and you look around.
Great play in the backfield by Britt. I don't know
those are the past. Leroy
first name, but
Tony Dungy.
He got into the backfield real quick, almost got himself tackled.
Get the little Hall of Fame emblem up there with the guys that we just mentioned a moment ago.
Yeah, it definitely feels lacking up there.
3rd and 6.
Mitchell Trubisky has come in at quarterback.
Oh, Trubisky's in at quarterback now. Trubisky has a player out to his right, running back out to his right.
Extra pressure.
Good pressure. Trubisky doesn't even throw in the realm of a receiver.
Bucs defense, as if to honor you and the gold jacket and all those Bucs defenses of the past, finally with a stop on this Steeler team.
Put them in a backed up situation.
3 and out for the Steelers, 4th and 6. Punter's going to be backed up all the way to the back of his own
That
end
is
zone.
Quintessential Bucs defense right there. So
2:02 left in the first. If Baker Mayfield is not out here, on this next drive, I'll finish out the first and then I'll call it for the Bucs game.
The Jets on Wednesday, Thursday, and play them next Saturday.
I might take a quick break and come back for Halo.
Tompkins.
Good punt.
Let's it bounce.
It's going to land around the 40.
Good roll for the Steelers.
Yeah. 41-yard line.
Position for the Bucs. 41-yard line. They'll start trailing 7-0.
1:51 left in the first. We get another ad break.
Thank you, Bill.
This is what I enjoy about hockey is there's still ads in hockey, but the ad breaks are a lot shorter and a lot more infrequent. Hockey and football starting up.
Choose from a great selection of Ford
trucks
and
SUVs. Football's coming
equipped
sooner,
with the tech
obviously.
and comfort you need.
And I,
Hurry in for
my
1.9%
friends, cannot
financing plus
wait
$2,500 cash back on F-150
for
from your
Florida
local
State's
Ford
football
dealer.
season. That's going to be the big one. I'm so excited for that.
Alicia, first day.
I think Florida State's gonna make some noise this year. Not gonna make that like I don't think it's like, oh, we're winning the Natty this year. It's we're not quite there yet, but we are there enough to be a national contender.
I mean, I didn't see him all summer.
To make some noise. Have some big games.
Can I trade for your carrots? Yeah.
And I am here for it. I'm not as excited about the NFL season. I've had some problems with the NFL recently. It's like, I think the fact that Alvin Kamara only got 3 games for literally beating a man is ridiculous. But all these players who bet on sports that aren't even football are getting 6 games to indefinite suspensions and like losing their job. Like, are you kidding me? Are you serious? That is freaking ridiculous.
Bucs celebrate Creamsicle Day, Monday, August 14th, starting at training camp, ending at Armature Works for fireworks show. Go to Buccaneers.com for more information.
I am apparently in the minority in saying that these Creamsicle jerseys are hideous and they should stay dead.
With photo opportunities with Bucs legends. Creamsicle Fireworks, a show at 8:30.
Creamsicle Fireworks. What are you talking about?
All
right.
Chase Edmonds.
Good run by Chase Edmonds. He gets about 8 or 9 on the carry.
And Rondé, I know. At one time, people were making jokes about that. Now it's like a hot thing. Everybody around the league wants that creamsicle look. Whether it's hat, shirts.
I came to Tampa, and in 1997, they changed to the pewter and red. So I didn't get to officially wear the creamsicle, but I did have a couple of throwback games in it, and I thought it was very, very sweet.
And more on the game that'll have where they're wear the jerseys.
That creamsicle has always been a vault to me. Mayfield dropping back, pass to Edmonds, behind the line of scrimmage. That was 2nd and 2, lost about 3 yards. There's a flag on the field.
Again, making the play for Pittsburgh.
Well, the way that flag came down, Chris, I know there's an emphasis on this, and I'm not going to speculate, but it can't be anything other than using the helmet.
Did it look that?
It didn't appear that way, but
not at first glance.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
Ooh, unnecessary roughness on Quan Alexander. I think it was for leading with the helmet.
Chris, you know this. You've been on calls.
Oh yeah, that was leading with the helmet. That was leading with that would have been targeting in college, and he would have been ejected.
That is a major point.
Yep, you can't do that.
In the NFL this year,
you cannot do that.
If your helmet gets involved in any
all right,
kind of
first
way,
and 10, minute 5 left in the
or
first.
whatnot, you're going to get
Bucs
penalized
helped
15
out
yards
by a
foul.
boneheaded penalty. Mayfield is under center. Hands off to Edmonds.
Strong run again. Yeah, the launch.
Another good run by Edmonds. He gets about 6 yards on the carry.
Specific and
I'm liking the way Edmonds is run too.
Make a hit with an opponent could be constituted as a launch.
He's never been a like a premier back, but
it's previously 10, now it's 15.
I wouldn't mind having another
Mike Tomlin doesn't like that as the first quarter is winding down.
I like
that. A little bit about Chase Edmonds. He talked about competition.
2nd and 4, 26 seconds left. We're probably going to get one more play in this first quarter.
Get a chance to talk about him certainly in the second quarter. He's had a really good camp.
30-yard line.
That he didn't really showcase
Mayfield
last
under
year
center.
In Miami. I think he's got.
We're seeing a lot of big sets. There's a flag right off the rip, and the pass is incomplete.
In the neighborhood of Kalen Geiger.
So we are going to see one more play. 12 seconds left in the first.
Bucs already with 3 penalties accepted, 1 for the Steelers.
Kalen Geiger is interesting to me because last year I felt like he was in the exact same position as Devin Tompkins.
I won't say he missed that pass. It was a little bit out of his reach.
They have very similar body types, and they were producing very similarly.
Another illegal formation. Come on, guys. You got to tighten this up. You can't be making stupid mistakes like that. I don't. Oh, wow. They declined the penalty. I guess to make it 3rd down, but it's still a 3rd and 4.
On the ball, that's a foul in professional football. But talking about Geiger, he just hasn't been as noticeable this year in camp as he was last year.
His hands, but he was diving, and it was, I won't criticize him too much for that one, but
needs to be good if he's going to showcase himself.
Mayfield throws, it's caught, that's a first down.
It would be enough for the first down catch, but
5 yards, and we got a first down, and that will be the end of the first quarter. Steelers leading the Buccaneers 7-0. I'll stick around long enough to find out if Mayfield is still playing in the second, but if they pull him off, unless they put Trask on. If they put Trask on, I'll actually stick around.
Learn where you can save the most money with personalized tips, recommended programs, and rebates.
If I do stick around, I won't play Halo.
TampaElectric.com/energy.
You can still hear it in my voice. It's pretty rough. not bad so far. We've seen some intriguing plays.
Way, that is fast.
I'm telling you, these guys are pros. They made my glasses the same
Intriguing.
day.
Yeah, that's the word.
Same day.
That's the word I'll use.
Oh, yeah. Other stores make you wait, but Eyeglass World makes their glasses right there in their same-day lab.
Obviously, the offense isn't going to pull out anything spectacular because it's the
Get 2 pairs of glasses for $89 the same day at Eyeglass World, the world's best way to buy glasses.
But I'm liking Thompson.
This is the best thing I've ever done for myself.
My closet brings me so much
Tompkins?
happiness.
It's just my own space. This is my dream closet.
A rookie wide receiver. He has looked pretty good. Tompkins, Devin Tompkins.
The Acura Summer of Performance event going on now.
Is your home using extra energy and costing you money? Find out with Tampa Electric's free online energy audit. Learn where you can save the most money with personalized tips, recommended programs, and rebates. Start saving today at tampaelectric.com/energy audit.
Last season when he's a rookie.
All right, welcome back, y'all. And as you know, the topic of the year is quarterback, and I got a chance to sit down and talk with Baker Mayfield, and he told me why he decided on Tampa.
It's one of those systems that allows me to showcase what I'm really good at, you know, those best qualities. And so being able to move the pocket, the run game, the play action, and just being able to spread it out as well. And obviously, when you're picking an offense to go to, it's pretty easy to pick one when you have two
here we go. Mayfield is still under center. Handoff.
Makes it easy.
Edmonds again. He'll get about 3, maybe 4 yards. I think it was 3.
We're both interested in bringing in Baker Mayfield, but obviously Sam Darnold went on San Francisco, and he wanted to be here with the Dave Canales offense.
Well, I think
I'm liking the way
obviously Dave Canales,
Chase Edmonds is running.
New offensive coordinator.
Obviously, Rashad White's going to be our guy, but
offense, which he also talked
if
about
Chase Edmonds can come out,
and to be honest with you, the system
that could be
does
really
fit
good
him.
for
It's
us.
quick. There's run game that allows him to get out of the pocket and use his athleticism. And if you've noticed in this game, he's had a really, really quick release, and I think that's exactly what Dave Canales is looking for.
Fake handoff, Mayfield chucks it down the field. That's the first down. Geiger with the catch.
That even though some of the starters on the offensive line are here as the cannons fire, Russell Gage, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin are all inactive, or at least not
all
playing
of
in this
our
game.
starting wide receivers are inactive, so we aren't getting to see Mayfield with the best of the best. But
Baker Mayfield again showcasing exactly what we were just talking about, Chris.
Still
the ability to get
some
out
good plays.
either way, left or right.
He's
make
doing well.
on the run. Well done, number 6.
This.
And 67
we should end this drive in a touchdown. 13-yard line, or 12-yard line rather, and we're going to pass short to Chase Edmonds, and he'll get about 3 yards.
6 out of 7 for Baker so far.
Baker's only missed on 1 pass.
Well, yeah,
And
the
that was
efficiency
the
is
diving
what this
Geiger.
offense requires, and it doesn't always have to be down the field. Yes, he has Mike Evans and Chris Godwin, but back in the
second and 6, so he got 4 on that one.
There's Luke Gedeke moving over to right tackle after playing left guard, and his maturation as an offensive lineman started at the end of last year. He had a start at left guard.
Mayfield is under center with Chase Edmonds behind him.
This team kind of the belief that
Hand off to Edmonds. He hits a wall. He maybe gets about a yard. Maybe
Chase
about a
Edmonds
yard.
Carries again.
And I think what I'm most excited about, looking forward to Luke Gedeke at right tackle, is that yes,
Still have
people
a
are going to say
third
he has short
down.
arms,
Oh,
not
he
a lot
didn't
of
get a
short
yard.
arm
They're going
tackles
to
do
spot the
well.
ball. It's the
But
3rd and
once
6
he gets
again.
engaged, it's over. Just watch him as he plays. I know that he's got good feet and he's a mauler in the run game. It's still an experiment, right? We don't know yet. But as I've been watching him in practice, I think
All right,
this is
here we
be a
go.
pretty
3rd
good
and
transition
6.
for him.
On a 3rd down 6.
Mayfield in the gun. Edmonds out to his left. He's sending one to the end zone. We're the in. Palmer. Touchdown. Fire the cannons. What a throw and what a catch by Palmer. That was awesome.
Palmer, rookie.
That's what you like to see.
6th-round draft pick, and let me tell you what.
That was a great throw by Baker Mayfield and a great toe tap
obviously
by Palmer.
Maligned program the past couple of years, more focused on the run, but in one season he
Look
broke their
at
all-time
that.
leading reception record, and it's because of making plays like that. And good job, Baker Mayfield. I think he's nice done with that completion.
Boy, he had to be perfect getting that.
That was a good one. That was a good one. I like that.
From Palmer.
I like that a whole lot.
On the back of the end zone.
I'm always impressed with rookies that come into the NFL knowing and having that ability to get both feet down, because
right.
you don't have to do it in college.
Right.
And
yeah,
I know it's a simple thing. Obviously, if you're an athlete, you can do it.
A good point by Rondé Barber. In college, you'd only need 1 foot down for it to be counted as a catch. So there's a lot of players that come into the league not ready to get both feet down. Palmer did a great job of getting both of his feet down. And we got the extra point, so we are tied at 7.
Baker Mayfield to Trey Palmer, the former track star who transferred after 3 years at LSU to Nebraska, and hangs
that
on,
was an
keeps his feet
incredible,
and gets a Bucs score.
Incredible throw and catch. Cool. I know the Bucs don't have a ton of upside this season, and I doubt we're a playoff team, but if we can see an exciting season at the very least, I think we can give the Saints a run for their money for the division. I honestly think that.
Distinctive in design, meticulous in craftsmanship, confident in execution. Genesis, a new beginning of what luxury can be. Lease the 2024 GV80 for $689 per month, exclusively at your Suncoast Genesis retailers.
Trey Palmer. That was a great catch by Trey Palmer.
The sack by Vita Vea, 5th sack of the game. Mike Evans makes a great grab, dives to the end zone, touchdown Tampa Bay.
This app has everything. Wow, this is cool.
Oh, hey, look, the Buccaneers are advertising me a weather app.
I gotta check this app before practice.
I like it. Ooh, that lightning is crazy.
We still have a lot of showers and thunderstorms moving across the area.
For some reason, seeing football players like get excited about a weather app is pretty funny.
This right
like,
here
ooh,
is a game
I
changer.
like that one.
Touchdown catch. Baker Mayfield on the throw to tie the game, and the Max Defender 8 weather team is your best defense against severe weather. Only
all right, here we go.
Channel 8 on a hot, humid night. Bucs work their way through the Steeler defense to tie this game.
Can we get the Max Defender team to turn on the AC in this joint?
We got to open the booth to hear the crowd. By the way, people don't know you were wearing that yellow jacket all day today, so people would notice even at 100-degree index. I'm kidding, of course. Jake, come
all right, we got a touchback on the kickoff.
Let's take a look at the Defender scoring drive. The Defender 110 built for the modern Explorer, and Baker Mayfield 8 out of 9.
That was a good scoring drive. Tim plays 59 yards.
10 different
8 up
plays
431.
Just under that good field position, 60 yards, and it took 4.5 minutes.
Well, and also a lot of kudos there to Chase Edmonds. We didn't talk much about him because we were, glorifying other things in this broadcast, like the yellow jacket. But Chase Edmonds had
first and 10,
2 or 3 really good runs, and I think I mean, if I'm just judging right now, the first 2 backs in this game, Chase has a little bit more shiftiness. He's again showing that.
I almost said Mayfield. Trubisky out there.
Trubisky
passing deep down the field. It's picked off! Picked off by McCollum. Great play. McCollum undercutting the route, getting a turnover. Good job. What a great play there by McCullum. Locks up the receiver and just breaks up the pass, and then
also a twin, by the way.
Then just comes down with a good concentration catch.
Yeah, his twin brother Tristan was at the Eagles camp at last report. But this is what Todd Bowles wants more of from his defense. Takeaways, and the Bucs have one here.
That is what we like to see.
In the USF Health Morsani College of Medicine, attack cancer. Our cancer institute is top 10% in the nation and one of America's
drive
best
for the Steelers.
cancer hospitals with a renowned team of experts revolutionizing treatments for complex cancers. Plus, as Florida's leading academic health system, we support our cancer patients with an entire hospital for the best outcomes.
But,
Tampa General Hospital. Other hospitals practice medicine. We define it.
The new 2023 GMC Sierra AT4X is equipped to conquer the great outdoors. Or the great indoors.
So the Bucs offense will pop right on back out there, and we'll see if they throw Baker Mayfield back out there.
APR plus $750 purchase cash on 2023 Sierra Denali 5.3-liter V8 light-duty models. Plus, get $2,500 purchase allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
Great style, great service, and great prices. It's no wonder more people shop Badcock Home Furniture and More than any other furniture store. Enjoy quality furniture, name brand bedding, appliances, home accessories, easy financing, and a local store owner delivering extra special hometown service. With over 380 locations, there's a Badcock Home Furniture and More near you. Experience hometown hospitality. Badcock Home Furniture and More.
America's largest volume Ford truck dealer has one of the biggest Ford truck inventories in the nation, and it's all on sale. Every F-Series truck, every electric vehicle like the new F-150 Lightning, every SUV, over 700 new F-150s at up to $10,000 off with rates as low as 3.9%, and new low prices on electric vehicles at fabulous rates. Truckloads and trainloads of trucks are on their way to Tampa, just in time for Truck Jam at Brandon Ford.
You know, commercial breaks are just easier time to talk.
Tie games. I am McCollum who had one.
All right, now we're back.
Last year, his rookie year in the regular season has his first interception as a pro.
McCollum with a great interception sets the Bucs up at their own 41-yard line.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Is that, yep, still Mayfield under center, and he's going to take a shot of his own. And guess who? It is our boy Palmer. We got a flag. What's the flag going to be?
They're going to call Trey Palmer offensive pass interference.
Oh, OPI.
Get the call.
Pass interference, offense, number 10. 10-yard penalty.
Yep.
Replay, first down.
All right, Palmer. It's a good catch, but you got to learn from that. You can't interfere with the defender just like they can't interfere with you.
Quite a few penalties for Bowles' team.
Yeah, we need to clean up the penalties. That is definitely
the procedure. Lining up over the tight end.
We can't have this many penalties. It's only been the first half, and we are already swimming in penalties.
Well,
I know it's the preseason, so obviously it's going to happen more often, but still. Hand off to Vaughn.
Yeah, Palmer.
He will lose.
Remember, they traded up to get him in the 6th round, as you mentioned, and you figure your top 3 if Russell Gage is healthy, right? You got Evans and Godwin, who's healthy and looking forward to a big year. And they go with a little bit of a hurry up, which again.
All right, here we go. Mayfield in the gun. 5 wide receivers. 1st and 21. 2nd and 21. The graphic messed up. Good catch. And at midfield at the 50-yard line, Geiger makes it 3rd and 1. Good play. Good throw by Mayfield.
Absolutely read my mind. And this is what Baker Mayfield is. He starts to read over to the left and be able to find the seam ball all the way on the other side of the field is probably his 3rd read. And then the ability to deliver it.
I am loving Mayfield right now. I was saying it's not going to be as bad as people think it is. Because some people were crying worst team in the league. And right up the middle, Vaughn did not get anywhere near it.
Now we saw him go for it, or at least line up to go for it before a penalty.
All right, 4th and 1.
So I would assume that
we're going to try it again.
Who is calling he's a first-time play caller, and he said he's a little, he's going to get used to the rhythm and delivering it in and sending the signal in to Baker.
Well, I think the smartest thing this team did all
got a 4th and 1 at the 50.
Is have a bunch of live call it
Come on, Canales, let's go for it.
Yeah,
here we go. All right, Mad Lad play. Let's do it. Mayfield under center. Vaughn way behind him. It's going to be a handoff, and Vaughn gets swallowed. Not a good call. Not a good call at all.
You know what I would have loved right there? A little play action.
A Baker roll,
a little boot or something. Obviously, they're going to try to force their will on that short situation.
I would have much preferred a play action.
Is very, very stout.
The Steelers are not playing with T.J. Watt or Cameron Hayward today, but
yeah,
put on a Steeler uniform, you know how to play defense.
The Steelers stacked the box. They knew that was coming. And I know you got to stay vanilla in the preseason, but
get a home run deal.
At least do better than that. You can dial up a rollout or something without giving anything away.
Or buy a new Kia and save thousands with 0.9% financing for 4 full years. We've got over 600 Kias and we're making deals.
So the Steelers end up shutting down the drive after the penalty, and we will turn over on downs.
America, come along with our adventure seekers, the Sanchez family, and discover summer with the Ford F-150. See how available features like Pro Trailer Backup Assist make backing up as easy as turning a knob. Watch as Pro Power on board lights up the night. And Ford Blue Cruise makes driving even more fun. Hurry in for 1.9% financing plus $2,500 cash back on F-150 from your local Ford dealer.
And think about when we first met, the only thing you had was the realty business.
Yes.
How many businesses do you have now?
Now I have 20.
Yeah.
And I think that this is only possible because of you. You always connecting me with the right people.
For me, connecting you with the right person that can help you get from point A to point B and to see you achieve your success, that makes you feel good. And I'm looking forward to the next 5 years and seeing how much more we can continue to grow.
We are unstoppable.
Narcan is administered when the signs and symptoms of an opioid overdose are identified either by law enforcement, medical personnel, or individuals on scene who happen to have Narcan available. A drug overdose is an emergency. A person should not hesitate in initiating that emergency response and getting an individual the treatment that they desperately need.
Narcan is important because it revives people, and it saved a bunch of my friends and gave them a second chance at life, and they are thriving in society.
Tomlin at age 51, entering his 17th season. Never had a losing season. Remember, he was 5 seasons as defensive backs coach with the Buccaneers. And working that sideline, he has been terrific. They've only had 3 head coaches in their history. An inside handoff to Calvin Austin, who goes down the sideline. I know you had a great relationship with Tomlin in your career, and crossed your mind, obviously, when you put on that Hall of Fame jacket.
Well, I had a decision to make on who I wanted to put it on me, and it was never a question I was going to let Mike T do it. There's not enough superlatives to describe him, not only as a coach, but to me personally as a friend, what he means to my family, and the influence he had on my career. I mean, I said it in my speech. He certainly changed my trajectory and got me into the Hall of Fame. Obviously, I had to do it, but it was because of guys like him that put me in a position to be who I was.
After a run, Trubisky has it batted away by K.J. Britton, who was not fooled by the fake handoff.
And back to Mike T, man. He's an unbelievable coach. 17 seasons in Pittsburgh, never a losing one. And last year certainly had to be the one. But yet they found a way to go on a win streak, 4-game win streak at the end of the year, and finish 9-8. And we're only a couple of fortunate, playoff or week 17 losses, 18 losses from getting into the playoffs. So much kudos to this dude and his career and what he's done, especially with the young football team right now that he is trying to get ready for this 2023 season.
And has an uphill climb with this team, but more comfortable with Pickett. The handoff to Calvin Austin again. They're going to try the same play. They picked up 17 a moment ago, but he's tripped up.
Yeah, we talk a lot about George Pickens and Deontay Johnson. They have Miles Boykin and Allen Robinson on this roster, too. But this kid right here, Calvin Austin III, is definitely the guy to watch. I mean, he's essentially being used like a small running back for much of training camp. All the clips that I've seen, they're jet sweeps, they're little specifically designed passes that offensive coordinator Matt Canada has implemented in the offense because they have a guy that has this kind of ability.
On a 3rd down 4, just inside the 25 of the Bucs. There is time. Trubisky completes for a first down at the 15. Connor Hayward. Tight end position behind Freiermuth and Zach Gentry. They drafted Darnell Washington. Looks like a player slow to get up. Back at the 32-yard line. It's Yaya Diaby, the rookie from Louisville, who you talked about, the 3rd-round draft pick.
I didn't really see anything there that would be considered an injury. I know that he's playing a lot of snaps, obviously, and he's playing on special teams. And I'm going to sit here because there's very high expectations for this kid that he's just tired. I hope that's the case right now.
I mean, with the heat, you can't. I mean, I don't know how these guys. I mean, they talk about hydrating, but can you hydrate enough to play even at this time of day?
Right. I mean, you just go back and watch what this guy has done in the first quarter and a half of this football game. He's showcasing. Man, we haven't highlighted him yet because he hasn't gotten to the quarterback. But as I'm watching him, I'm seeing a lot of pressure, some varied moves. If there's one thing that he came out of college with, is an arsenal of rush moves, and that's pretty impressive for a guy in his first year in the NFL.
Yeah, and top pick Elijah Cansey.
Right, we haven't talked about him.
Yeah, from Pittsburgh with a calf injury, so unlikely to play in the preseason. I don't want to risk that, but he'll be an important part of the regular season. First down, McFarland to the end zone. Touchdown Steelers. Anthony McFarland gives Pittsburgh the lead here in the 2nd quarter.
Just poor gap control here by the Bucs defense. And I mean, I know Zion got this interception, but watch him at the end of the line of scrimmage right here. He's the guy that they're asking the question is, are you going to make this tackle in space? And I think he got confused whether or not the safety up there at the line of scrimmage who's going to be the force player on the outside, and he had to fit inside, or vice versa. Between those two, they were in the same gap, and Anthony McFarland gets an easy jaunt into the end zone.
B.T. Potter to try the extra point and nails this one for a 14-7 lead. So even after the Zion McCollum interception, Bucs on 4th down, offense fails. Steelers take it in with McFarland for a 14-7 advantage.
Running a small business takes grit and determination, and a communications provider that's got your back. That's Spectrum Business. Fast, reliable communication solutions that keep your business going. Get 600 megabits per second internet, just $59.99 a month. When bundled with Spectrum Business Connect, the all-in-one phone system that lets you work from anywhere on any device. And get a free mobile line for a year. Visit spectrum.com/business. Call 866-652-0922 today.
If you're feeling good, that's all I need to know. If you light me up, will you light me up when you get your groove? When you're feeling right, I'm electrified. If you light me up, will you light me up? Tell me how you feeling tonight. Tell me how you feeling tonight. Tell me how you feeling tonight.
When you drive America's best light-duty pickup, summer is yours for the taking. To take bigger toys, to take fun to the limits, and take in every day surrounded by comfort. Make this the summer you take on everything. Make this the summer you drive a Ram.
During the Ram Make This the Summer event, current FCA owners get $8,980 in total values on the 2023 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab.
Defender scoring drive. The Defender 110, built for the modern Explorer, and that's 14-7 how the Steelers went out in front. It only took them 5 plays. A couple of big runs. Now kicking off. Back to receive for the Bucs, Devin Tompkins, who has done the return work so far throughout the evening. Make that Trey Palmer is back there, replacing Tompkins, who had taken the first few kicks back.
You know what we haven't seen yet is a fair catch on the kickoff.
Inside the new rule, inside the 25, if you fair catch it.
He's not there.
No. He wants to show his speed, and there's a little bit of it. Gets out up across the 25-yard line. He had the touchdown catch from Mayfield, but Kyle Trask is getting his opportunity. Taking a look, and we love these baseball card looks.
Oh, these are so good. He's been very accurate in camp, man, and you can tell that the effort he put in the offseason to get leaner and more mobile are paying off. Only thrown 9 passes in 2 years with this Bucs organization, and if you ask him, and I thought this was a great story. Casey Phillips from the Bucs told me this. His grandfather played for the Oilers, and that is where his love of football came to fruition, and now he's got a chance to be a starting quarterback in the NFL himself.
Grandfather Orville Trask was a defensive tackle and captain of the Houston Oilers, who won the 60-61 AFL championships. As Chase Edmonds carries. Well, Kyle Trask, you know about this is 3rd season, drafted 2nd round from Florida, 64th overall, but in high school, he didn't really play quarterback until he was a senior, never actually started. And then at Florida, it was his 4th and 5th year on campus when he ended up playing and getting 22 starts. So, and he didn't get a lot of reps last year, kind of waiting in the wings behind Blaine Gabbert and Tom Brady. So the more experience he gets, you have to figure the better off he's going to be. And this is his opportunity to at least compete for a starting job. Set to throw. And delivers right on target at the 45 for a 1st down. That's David Moore.
Well, there you go, showcasing exactly what he's been showing in training camp practices. I felt bad for Kyle the past couple of years. Tom Brady here, he's not going to get any snaps. Blaine Gabbert was the primary backup. Here was the knock on this guy. He didn't get any reps in practice, and he never got to show what he could do. But his poise in the pocket, I think, is what has stood out most to me in the preseason. Obviously, he's got a little bit of different delivery for even a tall guy, but he's been so accurate with it, it's making it look very easy for him.
Kalen Geiger on the handoff from the receiver spot. Gets near midfield. Yeah, what a height difference. 6'5" Trask, and Baker is 6 feet plus, maybe just a little bit, but as long as you can deliver the football. And, you know, you think about Vinny Testaverde, about a quarterback who was late to the game in terms of playing either in high school and then in college, getting his opportunity and then having a long career. So it's about when you get the chance and when you're ready.
If you could describe Kyle Trask, it would be steady, methodical. He wants everything to be crystal clear. He is not bored with the mundane. I think that's really helped him become a better quarterback in year 3.
Edmonds with some room, and Chase Edmonds down the sideline to the 1st down for the Bucs, but here comes a flag. And a second flag. There's one at the 48 of Pittsburgh and one further downfield. At the 42.
Holding offense. Number 67. 10-yard penalty. Replay. 2nd down.
Luke Gettige, your left tackle. You see him climbing to the 2nd level, and yes, both hands behind him. I mean, it's not, the ball's past him, but yes, that is a hold. And I just, as I was talking him up the last series,
that penalty
he gets a hold.
Beyond from the spot of the foul because it occurred beyond the line of scrimmage.
Well, they've overcome some penalties before. This will push them back to the Tampa Bay 41-yard line.
Yeah, those are the penalties you don't mind, because a guy like Kyle Trask needs some situational football, needs some backed up play calls and getting through his progression. 2nd and long, all you want to do, right, is get half of this back so you get a manageable 3rd down, and that's not the case.
No, Geiger caught it, but went down right away. It'll bring up a 3rd down. Well, they're getting rid of the ball quickly. You know, that was something Dave Canales, who was in Seattle, where Geno Smith revived his career, taking the team, the Seahawks, to the playoffs last year, talked about getting rid of it kind of quickly.
Efficiency. That's what Geno Smith showed last year, and he wasn't that prior. And under this Dave Canales, he led the league in efficiency, passing efficiency last year.
Completion percentage.
Right, and that's what he's looking for out of his quarterbacks here in Tampa.
Yeah, he said machine-like. That's what he'd like to see more of from Trask, who's got a receiver, but it's picked off. Throw was a little bit late, and the Steelers going to take away. Trenton Thompson ran in front of the intended target.
You could see what he was seeing here. The receiver is wide open, but Trenton Thompson really comes out of nowhere. Free safety to dip underneath that curl route. See, he had 42 beat. Dave Moore had him beat, but the safety sitting underneath read his eyes all the way, and it gets the first takeaway for the Steelers.
Each team with an interception. In the preseason last year, Kyle Trask had a touchdown pass and 2 interceptions. And checking it out, see the fans working over there to help cool things off. Connor Haywood in the backfield, versatile tight end, H-back, whatever, has had a terrific camp for the Steelers as Trubisky flips to the sideline incomplete. Trying to get to Calvin Austin, who we've seen run the football tonight. Mason Rudolph has stepped into the game now in place of Trubisky after Kenny Pickett looked really good for the Steelers. Just a brief appearance for Trubisky. Rudolph in his 6th year, drafted by the Steelers in the 3rd round. Austin in motion. Hayward has it. Under 5 minutes to go before the half. Yeah, the Steelers, they have the Hayward brothers. You're talking about not necessarily twins, but just brothers, and they also have the Herbig brothers, right? Nick Herbig,
right?
Defense.
It's all the family.
And Nate Herbig on offense, who's an offensive lineman, rookies from Wisconsin. It's great when brothers get to play on the same team, something you never got to experience with Tiki.
Never needed to.
Never. Enough of him growing up, but that was really touching at the presentation in Canton. Hit as he throws. Cody White is able to hang on to that. Is that Goldston?
Yes, 92 Will Goldston is the pressure right in the middle and almost got to the quarterback, and there's a flag in the secondary, I think, is
back at, the 26-yard line.
Illegal contact, defense. That 5-yard penalty will be enforced to the previous spot. Automatic first down.
Okay.
The foul was on number 27.
I apologize.
Oh, it's on, okay. Zion McCollum, I believe I heard number 27 on the end of that, who has an interception today.
Zion McCollum is going to be the
my grandmother
3rd outside corner behind Jamel Dean and Carlton Davis. I mean, he fits the profile.
Diabetic,
he just
so I had to help her out.
The kid has got a lot of
sugar,
talent.
so I missed quite a bit. Steelers scored. Looks like they're about to again.
Here come flags as he gets to the 22-yard line of the Bucs.
All right, we got 4 fouls on the play. Does everybody have
Four? Four fouls?
I'm not sure I've ever seen 4 flags.
Well,
there is just 1 foul on the play.
Oh, okay. Never mind. There's just 1 foul, and it's holding on the offense. What the heck was that?
Guilty of the same penalty.
How is it possible that 4 refs saw the same hold? It must be very, very, very obvious.
Kendrick Green.
Yeah, it's 53.
Oh, yeah, that's an obvious hold.
But Kayvon Merriweather with a nice hit. He's a guy who's come on. I know that Todd Bowles spoke about him having a good camp. 2nd-team All-American, a free agent from Iowa. A lot of free agents, undrafted free agents on this Buccaneer team that we'll be watching throughout the preseason. It was out of necessity.
All right, it's not Trubisky anymore out there. I don't know who's out there.
In the second half.
Oh, bad snap. It goes behind him, and he dives on it.
Yes,
oh, it's Mason Rudolph. Oh, man, I haven't heard that name in like
these player cards
4 or 5 years.
And look how much green.
Obviously not
green
quite that much, probably like 2 or 3, but
you get what I'm selling there. I've never seen this much green on my player
second
card. So,
and
there's
36
so much use on this defensive and offensive football team, but it also adds a lot of competition. What did Tom Bowles say to us
right there?
And it was
not
meeting? He's like, do you like all these rookies?
Rudolph's
He's like,
fault
we
at
don't
all.
have
It
any
just
vet
flew
days.
way off
Everybody
to
has
the
to
right of him.
practice. Everybody has to go earn it, and that's what these preseason games are going to be all about.
And he said the front seven much faster, quicker.
Out from their own 36.
Time for a moment here to dump it off to McFarland.
Quick dump off. It'll get about 4 yards.
Credit for getting on
up
that.
To the Steelers 40, and that'll make 3rd and 32.
Drafted in the 5th round.
He's going to be, I think, a really special player, Chris. Savasier Dennis. As we showed Todd Bowles, but Todd Bowles is the one that told us the Savasier. There you go. Played at Pittsburgh, played with Cansey, obviously, both being rookies at the University of Pittsburgh. Had 15 sacks in his career, but he's been lighting it up with so many splash plays in practice. Keep an eye on big number 8. He's not that big.
Off in the gun, and he's going to get, he just got the ball away. Cam Gill.
Calls him down. It looked like it was going to be a sack, and they're
saying it's a sack.
He's saying
they were saying it's a sack, actually. Rudolph didn't get it away quick enough.
What about Cam Gill? Give him a shot.
Good job, Cam Gill. Good sack. 2-minute warning. I will call out the rest of this, and I'm going to have to end early, unfortunately. But I might come back later tonight with some Halo.
Never miss a play with NFL Plus. Sign up today.
Youth football is all about swag, style, fun. 3 things Peyton has none of.
What is that?
America, come along with our adventure seekers, the Sanchez family, and discover summer with the Ford F-150. See how available features like Pro Trailer Backup Assist make backing up as easy as turning a knob. Watch as Pro Power on board lights up the night.
Quick commercial break, and hopefully we won't feel it again.
Makes driving even more fun. Hurry in for 1.9% financing plus
since I stepped
$2,500
away, I
cash
don't
back
know
on F-150 from your local Ford dealer.
If Mayfield stepped out, means Trask came in, or what?
On time.
Or you don't.
Pay a dime.
Yeah, okay, it looks like Trask came in. But we had an exception.
Serving Tampa Bay for over 90 years, and now with 3 locations. Robertson Billiard and Spas is the place for deals with our floor model blowout sale. All floor models must go. Enjoy, relax, and experience peace of mind with Robertson Billiard and Spas.
It's a day to celebrate tears of joy
fighting for your job,
and happy reunions. A day to celebrate breakthrough procedures and incredible outcomes. A day to celebrate a life brought back and life itself. It's a day to celebrate being one of the nation's top performing health systems 4 years in a row. It's a day to say thank you to all of our extraordinary doctors. Baycare, humanity at work.
They're here.
You brought all these players in your Buick?
Yep, it's got 3 rows.
So you.
Where do I plug in?
It's wireless.
That's so you. What do I do with these? Careful, it's kind of busy.
Oh, I got this with my superpowers.
And a little help from your Buick.
At the heart of every Buick SUV is you.
Current eligible Buick lessees get this low mileage lease on this 2023 Encore GX Preferred for around $169
we don't care about a Buick. Are we back? We're back.
It's time of the year when the tropics start to heat up. Stay prepared this hurricane season with Max Defender 8 radar. It's the most advanced weather radar in Florida. On a 4th and 40, Steelers backing up to punt.
All right, 4th and 40.
Sunsetting here at Raymond James Stadium.
Beautiful.
Even though it's hot.
Great play by Cam Gill, and if you can believe it,
so now it's,
the Steelers are backing
back
up
to
punt.
receive. Trey Palmer tried that one kick. Tompkins most of that.
I don't know. I think they should go for it.
26 years old.
Okay, 2-minute warning.
Okay, time has flown by.
Waiting to
A lot
punt.
of big moments, a lot of great games here. Super Bowls
Steelers
here.
lead by 7. See if the Bucs can tie it back up. Kick received, and he won't get anywhere on that. So we will start at the 24-yard line. Good play by the coverage team.
Bucs fans. Kyle Trask following the interception. Mayfield, by the way, if you tuned in a little late, 8 out of 9.
Trial cast.
Touchdown
Yeah,
toss to
that's his name.
Trey Palmer.
Here comes Kyle Trask. Come on, let's show something a little bit.
Bucs
Let's
received
show
the
something,
kick to
Trask.
start the game. They'll be kicking off to start the second half. Chase Edmonds.
Mayfield impressed me in his limited play.
They've got most of the work in the backfield.
All right, Trask dropping back. And he's sacked.
Each team
All right, O-line, you gotta help him out too.
Kwiatkowski. That's Nick Kwiatkowski from West Virginia.
Wow, he just went right through Chase Edmonds, who was the back
Oh,
in there
yeah.
trying to pass protect.
He
And I
blew
was
up
just
Chase
ready to talk
Edmonds like he wasn't
situational
even
football,
there.
2-minute drill. The one thing that you need is a positive play on first down.
126.
Don't
Trask.
get it. But
Quick throw out to Palmer.
Gets out of bounds on second down, and he can still
make it about a
find a way to
third and
get this
6,
drive
third and
started.
7.
And Dave Canales will have emphasized to Kyle Trask
quick
that
throw.
he must protect the ball in this
And they're already
situation.
lining
Above
back up,
anything,
3rd and
protect
6.
the football.
From the
See if he can move the chains here.
33, or rather 27. I'm going the wrong way. And O'Keefe with a drop across the center.
Deflected, yeah.
I mean, it was a good
Was it
delivery.
deflected?
And, I mean, O'Keefe is not known for his catching ability. Obviously, only had 7 receptions a year ago as a rookie, and that ball should have been caught.
Could not tell if that was
Call how it is.
deflected.
That's your
But
job.
Jake
That's what you
Camarda
do.
is out.
You're going to be a
Punt.
Hall of Fame announcer. You keep that
4th
kind of
and
analysis
6,
up.
minute 18.
Sometimes the
Steelers
pictures
another
speak for
shot
themselves.
missed out.
Jordan Bird back to
Right,
receive the
yeah.
Camarda punt. This whole
Great punt by
he's
Camarda.
worked on it. Rolls out of bounds.
Rolls out of bounds.
Still, they'll start
32
across their own 30-yard line. Just over a minute to go before the half. A limited number of season passes are still available. You can enjoy the benefits of being a member and join the crew today. Go to Buccaneers.com. By the way, Buccaneers.com, terrific for following the Bucs. I mean, press conferences, Casey Phillips, Scott Smith do outstanding work.
Yeah, advertise your season
To
passes.
make sure fans are clued in.
Cannot afford.
I go to him.
Yep.
when I think I don't know something, I know who does. It's definitely on
right.
Buccaneers.com.
They're out there on a regular basis, preseason, regular season, off-season with the Bucs for you at Buccaneers.com. That pass right
Quick
on target
pass.
for first down across the 45.
Across the 45 by, I
Mason
can't read
Rudolph.
that name. It was a long name.
I want to see some pressure here.
Decent
I know we
throw
have
by
some
Mason Rudolph.
second,
First
third,
down
and
for the
fourth-string
Steelers.
players in here,
Practicing
but
their
2-minute drill right
50
before the
seconds.
half. Got to put some pressure on the quarterback.
Quick snap. Pass down the field. Easy. Wide open. Come on, defense.
That was a good throw.
It was Hayward with the catch.
There underneath looked like the Bucs were playing a little bit of two-man, so he thought he had help over the top.
Pittsburgh takes the
Both of
timeout.
these teams, you talk about the new quarterback rule with the third quarterback, who has to be active, but they're both 3 deep. I mean, I think they have guys. Of course, we'll see Tanner Morgan later, but
45
that gives
seconds.
Trubisky,
That's
Rudolph
correct.
here, and of course, John Wolford behind Kyle Rudolph and Baker Mayfield for the Bucs.
Yeah, I mean, that was, you saw
Who's
Savasi
that?
I
couldn't read.
that guy way
Number
outside
8.
of the numbers. I mean, if
Need to
most
be better on
quarterbacks look at that
coverage.
situation, 5 yards into the route and say, I'm not putting that ball there, but he stayed with it and put it over the top of the defender. Just had an opportunity to, because he had his back to the quarterback and safety wasn't able to get down in time. Really good throw and catch.
Picked up 24 yards, put him in field goal range at the 30.
His first name, but
And a fresh set of downs, 2 timeouts after the
all right,
Steelers
45
used
seconds left on the Bucs 30-yard line.
one.
Rudolph in the backfield. He'll take a shot. Overthrows it. Good coverage on the play. 2nd and 10. 40 seconds left.
Was running with him. Great pressure though. Look,
good pressure. Rudolph had to get that one out quick. And we had some good coverage on that play.
Really good coverage there on the back end by number 16, Keenan Isaac. And he's a guy, I mean, you look at him, he's really thin. He can run. Todd
all right,
told me
40 seconds left.
Keep an eye on number 16.
2nd and 10 at the Bucs 30. Steelers lead by 7.
He needs to gain a little bit of weight, the NFL caliber, but the guy has made some really good
Rudolph
plays
now
so far.
struggling to find anyone, and he will be dropped. Coverage sack. He'll lose about 4 yards.
For Rudolph to go.
Yeah, Cam Gill at top of your screen, number 49. Talking to the
great
scouts and
pressure.
people that
Great pressure. Even without the starters on the D line,
off the
we've had
field
some
for
great
a lot of
pressure.
his career, but when you give this
Cam
guy
Gill
an
is
opportunity, all he does
doing
is get
some
to the
work
quarterback.
out there.
He's got a perfect profile for an outside linebacker.
32
for
seconds
the Tampa
left.
Bay
3rd and
Buccaneers
15
at
at the
6'3",
25-yard line.
Want to send out to Andy Alford, former general manager at WFLA, who's now the president of broadcasting for Nexstar. His daughter Katie and Cole with their first grandson for Andy Alford,
Emmett, spelled E-M-M-E-T-T.
All right, let's see.
I love the unique spelling of it. And yeah, Andy, we're able to run into
Steelers are
him
huddling up.
the WFLA offices. And
They
congratulations.
come out with Rudolph in the shotgun, running back to his left, 3 wide receivers, 2 to his left, 2 to his right, rather.
It's a Hall of Fame autograph. Well, thank you, Andy Alford, for all you do for.
All right, Rudolph dropping back. He's looking, can't find anyone. He's going to take off. He's going to take off, and Rudolph is going to get the first down.
He was aware Mason Rudolph was.
It's
what
the,
an alert play.
It's the 19-yard line. 20 seconds
19-18, they're going to call
and
timeout.
ticking, and the Steelers call a timeout.
And get a first down.
Yeah, pass rush integrity. C-46 for the Bucs. Go inside and really give that.
We had good coverage, but we just opened up the middle of the field, and he
pick up that yardage through the
took
middle
his
of the field.
opportunity.
That's the hardest thing when you're playing man-to-man coverage, which the Bucs were playing there. When everybody's
20 seconds on the clock, and I believe they're at the 19-yard line.
And Todd Bowles will be really upset with his defense for not keeping that quarterback in the pocket there.
Yeah, because he got what he wanted that first sack, and then he had him again to try to push him out of field goal range, but a 15-yard run.
Yeah, that was not a good defensive play.
Are the Steelers, and they put some time back on the clock as they got that timeout called earlier. So 20 seconds. And right now you'd be looking at a 37-yard field goal if the Steelers get nothing. And again, the rookie B.T. Potter's been doing the kicking for Mike Tomlin's
Let's see
team.
what the
Chris
Steelers
Boswell
do here.
This first preseason game, getting the night off.
Around just short of a 40-yard field goal. If they can't hit it here. Rudolph throws right across the middle. That will be a first down, but he got bounced behind the first down line and kept running. So they lose the first down on that. It's going to end up being a 2nd and 2.5.
Make sure you get everybody lined up here. 3.
They're going to spike the ball. 2 seconds left. They'll probably walk the kicking team out.
It's one of those situations where if you're the receiver for Pitt, you either get what you get or get down on the field.
Yeah, I think he was thinking touchdown, but he
yeah, that's something you cannot do in the NFL. He had the first down. He tried to get a little tricky, but
they get their field goal opportunity.
He just ended up running backwards, losing his team progress.
30-yard try. He's 2 for 2.
And he's good. So we end the first half with the Bucs down 17-7, and we end the stream that way. So I hope you all enjoyed. I don't know how often I'm going to do this. I'd have to get better at it, and I'd have to actually have a voice. So I might see you guys later for Halo.
Performance and the touchdown catch by Trey Palmer.
I mean, he did a good job controlling the game. That's really all we tried to see.